Hello, friends. Thanks for your patience. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I welcome you on to our webinar series. And I'm very happy actually to see the attendance. More than 70 people still joined us. So welcome once again. And let's continue our talk. So if you are an independent trader, that's why you understand your profits. But most importantly, you will also understand the risk which is involved in particular trades. You have a balance in between your risk and rewards, and accordingly you trade. You are not depending upon anyone's tips, advice, the recommendations, or some gurus. You need to develop your own skill set, your own set of mind as a professional trader, and that's how you will succeed in the stock market. Let's see the mechanism and the dynamics of any particular portfolio or any particular trade. How you can actually manage your trades for your portfolio or for your intraday trades or for your swing trades. Let's consider two scenarios. If the market does big move down or if market does big move up. Let's see one by one. If market does a big move down and you are on the long side or on the buy side and you have your stop loss at a logical location, then you have a small loss if the market moves against you. And on the contrary, on the other hand also, if it didn't go in any way up, you will also have a small loss. But on the third side, if it moves up as you anticipated and then retraces a bit, you put your stop loss just at the retracement and then it goes up. But from there, it suddenly makes a big move down, but you have your stop loss in place. So eventually you have a small profit. Let's see if you're on the short side of the market. You have your entry and you have your sell order as a stop loss here. And whenever the market makes a big move down, you will have a big profit. In the second category also, if you have your sell order just on top of your entry, you have a big profit. In the third scenario, you also have a big profit. Let's see, what if the market does big move up? If you are long and you have your stop loss just before your entry at a logical position, you'll have a big profit. In the second case also, you have a big profit. And if it goes in your favored direction after just retracement, you put your stop loss and keep locking your profits. So you have a big profit. Let's see on the other hand, if market does big move up and you are on the short side, then if you have placed your sell order or stop loss just at a logical position above your entry, then if it moves up, then you have a small loss. In the another scenario, you will also have a small loss. And if it goes down a bit and then retraces from there, you have your stop loss just before the retracement and you lock your profits. So you have a small profit. So the mechanism behind is that the market can take big moves up or big moves down. If you see in all of these scenarios, what we will have, whenever we are right, we are earning big profits. And whenever we are wrong, we are having small losses. And my friends, this is the key of the trading. If you understand this and react accordingly, plan your trades, do your trade management, do your position sizing, significantly risk management in place, definitely there is no point that you won't make money in this market. In our academy, we at least work on the trades which are having minimal 1:2 risk to reward ratio. And as the trade is or the price movement is going in our favor, we will moving our trailing stop loss or the manual stop loss just before the retracement, so that actually we are booking the profits and take the advantage of the full move of any particular script. That is very important, because many of the traders, they have a problem. Whenever they make some profits, they have an urge actually to book it as soon as they can. So in the meantime, they have profits, but actually they move the big profits. But if they move methodologically and with all the risk management, position size, with their correct stop loss, then they actually enjoy the movement of the price, the whole move, which is required for you to make big money. Otherwise, you will have small profits, you will have big losses, or you will have small profits, you will have small losses. So ultimately, you are going nowhere. So you need to equip with all these kind of stuff, right? Let's see some of the examples of the Nifty or a chart. This is a pictorial representation. What is chart? Basically, it's the pictorial representation of the price, which is along this y-axis, and with respect to time, which is here on the x-axis. So you see, you'll have, this is weekly charts, and it's something around 5 years of data. You will see the behavior of the charts. They have a big up move, then they have a big move downwards, then they have a big move upwards, then they have a big move downwards. So for you to make money, you should be capable enough to enjoy the benefits of both of the moves, whether it's upward side or it's downward side. Let's see how we do in our academy. We actually try to identify zones, basically the buy zone and the sell zone. In this particular example, we went long on Adani Ports, something around at 170. And then we have a target in our mind, which is 350. So we keep long of Adani Ports from 170 till 350. We don't recognize very much about these noises in between. This is our long-term trades. And then when we have booked our profit, something around 350, then actually we become short, and then we enjoy this full move down. And once it hits our buy zone, then we book the profit in the downward directions, and from here we again become long. So it goes upward side, but again it retraces and touches again our buy price. So when it reaches to again our buy price, we make our position double here, because we got the opportunity to make our position double at the same price. And then you see how this is moving there, and we are still waiting for our trade to finish. Whenever it reaches to our target 350, we'll cancel off our trade and book our profits. So dear friends, we need to have this kind of approach. This is basically a top-down approach. You have to have your analysis on the higher time frames, so you know your major buy zone and the sell zone. Then your long-term trades should be in that range, and from that range you have to find out some intermediate swing or the intraday opportunities. See, this is the example of the Arvind. You see, they have a very big up move, then they have a healthy retracement, then up move, then down move, then up move, then down move. So basically it's in this particular range from 227 to roughly around 350. So what we gonna do, we actually trade both from 230 to 350. We became short, then again it reaches to 50, we again became long, short, long, short, long, short. And remember, in each and every trade, we have our stop loss in place. If the price doesn't move according to the direction which we have anticipated, we are exiting our trade with very small loss. That is very prime important, right? Because according to the trading rules in the stock market, anything can happen. It's not going to work like what we wish for or what we think. It can have any consequences. It's binary, 0 or 1, right? So we need to play in that manner that whenever we are winning large profits. And whenever the market turns against us, we are simply exiting with a small loss. See, this Bank of Baroda, here we also have the same approach. We have a long trade in Bank of Baroda at 110, and then we keep our trades and we book profit somewhere around 220. And then from 220, we waited a bit, see that whether it changes its direction. And as soon as it changes its direction, we became short from here. And then we have waited for its price to reach to our level. And then from here, as it touches, we book our profits, and then we have waited whether it's turning from there. We got the confirmation here, and then we became long, right? So that should be the approach. That is a professional trader approach. You have to have those levels. You have to have those information about the major zones of the buy and the sell. And in the meantime, you can find out some short trading opportunities, but your long-term trades should be tailor-made according to this fashion. ITC, see how erratic the chart of the ITC. It moves up, it moves down, it moves up, it moves down. So actually it's for a couple of years, actually it's in one particular range, which is something around from 200 till 250. So if we have identified this particular range and trade accordingly, this is called channel trading, in which way whenever it touches the uppermost part, we become short, and whenever it touches the lowermost part, we became long or buy. So that's how we increase our profits multifold. See the Hindalco. See, this is very volatile in nature. It has a very big up move, and accordingly, it also has a very big move downward. If you are just a simple investor, if you just invest in something and then you see your profits are going up in any script, like say Hindalco. Say if you have buy the Hindalco something around 110, and then you see the price still 192, you are happy. But that's your paper profit. Either if you haven't booked it here, then if you don't know the other trading instruments, then you will see your profits are going into the downward direction. And ultimately from here, you start losing money, right? So it doesn't matter that you sell your Hindalco here because it's going down. You can protect it with some other instruments, basically the put options of the Hindalco. You can keep your holdings with you, and you can also enjoy the downward move of the price. So basically what I suggest, or what I would like to convey a message, that we should be comfortable with both the direction of any particular script, whether it's on a buy or a long side, or on a short or on a downside. See, Just Dial. Now here, I would like to illustrate one point about the fundamentally good company and the fundamentally bad company. Just Dial, it's having a very bad fundamentals, but it has been introduced due to the euphoria of the technology. It's going to be the search engine of India, and there would be a lot of hype last few years back. And its price was something around 1850. And from 1850, it started its downward journey. And right now, something around 600. At present, it's something around 400 rupees. So you see, if you have buy and hold Just Dial at this price, and you haven't booked your loss here, so in this case, if you have seen that it's going pretty much down and it's a very weak fundamental company, so the obvious choice which you have, it's to cut your losses and then have a small loss, keep your money free, emotionally out from a very bad company, stay stress-free, and enjoy in some other trading opportunities where you can make money rather than just waiting for something to happen, waiting for some miracle to happen so that Just Dial will again go back to your purchasing price. That's the biggest mistake 80 to 90% trader and the investor do. They have to realize If the trade it's not going into their favorite direction, they have to kill it as soon as they can and then just move on. You don't have to marry with any particular stock. See, lupin, that's the same thing here. It moves up, it moves down, it moves up, it moves down, and then for a couple of years it becomes sideways. So it's very difficult to make money in the sideways market if you know only the stocks like buy and hold. But if you know some other instruments like options, then actually they are the best instrument where you can make money when the stock price is going on sideways or on a very narrow range, right? So what I mean to try to say is you should be equipped with all the instruments in the market. So that's why you make money in each and every scenario. The scenario would be only three: the up, down, or sideways. So if you have different methods, different instruments to make you money in all three directions, then only you can be a successful and profitable trader. See the Tata Motors. If you see the Tata Motors, it's also have a very big up move. And similarly, it also has that down move. So actually the Tata Motors, it's actually having this particular very strong buy zone and this particular very strong sell zone. So if we go from our top-down approach, we have to identify this major buy zone and the sell zone. And in between these two zones, we have to trade in the long-term positional side, in a short-term side, and also in the sideways type of pattern. See the Tata Steel, the same scenario. It has a very big move up, then it has a very big move down. So if you just simply buy and hold, that doesn't work here. So that's also supports my argument, which I'm trying to explain and trying to emphasize here. Unitech, see, a very bad fundamental company. Unitech was actually in our Nifty 50s a couple of years back. And it's going to be a kind of infrastructure giant. It can change all infrastructure things in India. So the people are very euphoric about it, that it's going to do very good thing. You see, its price has peaked to 520. And from there, it has started falling down. And right now, it's at something around 5 to 6 rupees. So if you have buys Unitech and you by anybody's recommendation or by some gurus or some tips that it's going to give you multifold returns without analyzing yourself that what this company is, what its fundamentals, what's its business model, and how it's going to perform in the Indian economy, your trades will go very much against you. And then afterwards, you don't have any choice just to stay with it, because many people think that it will come back to something around their average price, which it won't happen in their lifespan, and they can give the share certificates to their children, and even they couldn't have that purchasing price. So my point is, you just need to kill whenever you are in some kind of troubling situation, or you don't understand the fundamentals, or you think that something is not going right. Just simply exit from here. Don't wait for any miracle to happen. Don't wait for another day that something will change and gives you kind of less losses or small profits. Just forget about that. Just kill it and move forward. Now, we have seen the bad examples, but we also need to look at the good companies like the Yes Bank, a very good fundamental, very nice bank. EPS is very fantastic. PEG is very fantastic. And every financial ratios, the numbers are very good. So this is the place where you should buy and hold and use the opportunity. Say we have bought the Yes Bank something around 500 and we are still holding it. And whenever you find a correction in these kind of good script, then these are actually the opportunities for you to make your holdings more in that particular script. Like here, we have double our holding, something around 700. And once again, the price reaches something around 700, we increase our position size in here, and we are still enjoying the profits. So basically, the point is you need to see both sides. The fundamentally good companies, you always should look for a kind of retracement opportunities where you can get that particular script at a lower price and hold it. And you have to just get out from any bad scripts if that's very wrong fundamentals or something fishy is going on. Basically, what we do and try to do in stock market to teach people to make extra money trading the stock market with proper skills, proper knowledge, and valid tools. And the irony is, in stock market, you can actually only make money once you know with some kind of reasonable accuracy that's what's going to be happening next. And of course, the good news is that it can be done. Most of the price moves are actually emotional in nature. Crowd feels that it's going up, it has a good earning report, so it will move up. And so that's why they keep on pumping. And that's how the operator comes in. The operators are actually trying to give that sort of information to the general crowd that this particular script is going very good, it has a multi-fold return, or it's a multi-bagger. And then actually the normal general people jumps in and they have their sell order at their price when the normal people comes in. So quite often you have seen the people are saying, I have seen that particular script moving up, up, up. And then as I enter, it started its downward journey. It's going back. So basically the problem is not in that particular script, or it's not waiting for that particular individual that they should come and they should reverse. The problem is within themselves. First of all, they don't know what's the reason why it's going up. And once it started turning, they don't understand why it's going down. So they need to, first of all, analyze, understand those things, and then put their hard-earned money into any kind of trading. As we have seen in the examples, in stock market, one particular script has nothing to do with the another one. They are totally independent. Only the sector-wise script have some kind of correlation. Otherwise, they are completely different. Important thing is you need to know the fair value of that stock, which you can get through fundamental analysis. And in our program, we have very much simplified approach towards the fundamental analysis. You just need to try to find out few numbers, 4 or 5, and that's how you can analyze any company in this world within 10 minutes. You don't need to read all those big ledgers, big reports, and all those things. Immediately from the trading perspective or the investing perspective, you can define it fundamentally, whether it's a good or a bad company in very short span of time. It's not about how much money you have. Many people think that if they have a very big amount, then only they can make money. No. Everyone should start in the stock market with very small amount. It doesn't matter actually how much money you have. What matters is how much money is growing for you per year. What are your rate of return for that particular money in those successive consistent years? That is more important, and that's why you have to find out an approach that you are not looking for home runs. You need to try to find out singles, 2, 3s, and all those small profits which accumulate in the form of a consistent return in coming years for you. There are 3 different styles of trading. The intraday, which is just for a day only. Swing trading, which is just for say 2-3 days or a week. Long-term trading, which is for say 1 or 2 months. And positional trading, which is for few years. Actually, basic principle in all kind of trading style, basic rules, basic trading methods, basic tools, everything is same for all kind of trading style. Is just the difference of the time frame. Like for intraday trading, we try to use the 60 minutes charts, 10 minutes charts, 5 minutes charts for very short momentum stocks, very sudden movements. For swing trading, we actually go for the daily charts, the 60 minutes charts, the 50 minutes charts. For long-term and the positional trading, we go for the monthly charts, the weekly charts, and our execution time frame would be daily charts. So it's just the difference of the time frame for all these trading styles. Basically, all the three styles are same. The principles is the same. The tools are the same. The techniques are the same. In stock market, actually, as I have described in my previous example, most of the people end up buying high because that's a kind of greed in nature, and selling low. Then they have a common fear that the price could go much more down. So actually the fear and the greed, it's actually derive the price of any particular script, because many people believe that it's going up and many people believe that it's going down. Remember one thing, whenever you are buying or selling anything, just ask yourself a question. If you are trying to buy something, then that's your view. But on the other hand, there is a person who is also selling you, because if you are buying something, there is someone who is selling it to you. Otherwise, you can't buy anything. Or otherwise, if you are selling something, then there should be someone who is going to buy it. And your view is that if you are buying it, that this will go up, this will increase in price. But on the other hand, the other people who is selling to you, he has an impression that the price will go down. So it's not about just what you think. You should also think about, on the other table, the person who is selling to you, what it has in its mind. So basically, we need to analyze from both perspectives. Then actually you can have a meaningful decision about your trading of any particular script, whether to buy or to sell. And if we have identified the fair value of a particular stock, and during our analysis, we find out that, okay, I think that the Tata Steel fair price is 500, but the market price of the Tata Steel is something around, say, 600. So there is an anomaly. We find out that the fair price is 500, the main price is 600. So we need to go for shorting opportunities Tata Steel, because over the longer run, the emotional price or the market price always comes back to its fair value or its regular price. So we have much more probability in terms of short direction from 600 to 500. On the contrary, if we say try to find out the value of the Reliance, it's the fair value of the Reliance is 1,000 rupees, and the stock of that particular Reliance script is trading at 800. So we have an anomaly. The fair value of the Reliance stock is 1,000 and it's trading at 800. Then straight away we go for long opportunities or to buy Reliance at 800, because over the longer term, this 800 Reliance will eventually go back to 1,000 and will make money. As I have tried to describe you in the charts, that's your long-term trading opportunities which you need to encash. We are not looking for each and every trading opportunities. Like there are thousands and thousands of opportunities every day. But what we're gonna focus on, it's those kind of high probable trades where we find out that there is a difference in the fair value and there is a difference in the actual regular price or the fair price. That's how we need to go for those kind of high probability trades. We have to do our work before placing the trade. We don't have to be worried about once we have placed the trade and then we have started worrying what's happening about the price. We should have an idea beforehand why we are placing this trade and why, what's the reason, what's the logic, and what are the indicators or anything that actually tempted me to put that trade. Because if there is a bull market, then a crappy stock can also go up. And in the bear market, even a very good fundamental company, a very good company stock can go down. So we also need to understand in our top-down approach, what's the state of the economy, the market conditions, the sector conditions. So as I described, in our program, we'll try to find out those probable buy and the sell zones. Basically, you will try to learn how to trade in the zones. And believe me, friends, ladies and gentlemen, that's the key of, that's the crux of the trading. If you understand this properly, then you don't need anybody. And I'm very much sure that you will become a professional, profitable trader if you know these concepts. And of course, we will try to teach you how you can trade with that particular logic and how you can actually become a professional, profitable trader. Let's see some kind of real life analogy. I'm a very good fan of Mr. Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones. I have seen him since my childhood, and he's my kind of very fascinating actor. I love him. And he said that there is a real simple analogy. You have to perceive it from the ground up. You have to lay a firm foundation, then every step becomes part of a logical process. You must have a very good foundation if you are coming into this arena of trading, and that's how you trade with the proper concepts, the logic and everything, so that only you can become those 10 to 20% people who are making money from this market. Let's see some kind of real life analogy. Say if you are driving your car on a highway and you want to turn. So what you will do, you will reduce your speed, you will shift your gears, you will give your indicators to the car on your back that you are trying to turn, so that they get to know that you are reducing your speed, you are giving them the signal. So they anticipate that you are trying to turn right or left. Similar things actually script actually do in the market. Before turning from their top or from their bottom, they eventually gives the precursors, the pre-signal that, look, trader, I'm going to change my direction. It's for traders. They have to be sufficient knowledgeable enough to realize that this script is giving me that kind of signal. So I have to be conscious if I am long, or I have to be conscious if I'm short, that whether I have to book a profit or trail my stop loss very close, so that if that turning signal comes into the reality, I'll simply book most of my profits. And it's not for the market. It's not place for intellectual curiosity that you think that, or you believe that, or that's your gut feeling. You are in the stock market definitely for one and one purpose only. You are here to make money. And if you are here to make money, then definitely you should be equipped with knowledge and the proper tools. Having said that, you don't need to take any pressure, any obligation, no big capital. So you have to be mentally and physically free, and you have to train your mind that I'm going to go into this arena where that's money to be made, and I have to be equipped with proper tools, proper knowledge, proper things, so that I'll start making money from a start. And of course, if you have this capability, you can make money anytime, even in your 90s. And most importantly, you learn that skill which you can transfer to your children, to your loved ones, so that they will also have a second source of income, and they should also have that kind of instrument which makes the money for them. So my thing, first of all, before trading, trade your plan your trade. You should know all those things and then only trade. So basically, what everyone does, you have to do the opposite. You have to buy when others are fearful, that's going to be the end of the world, and sell whenever everyone thinks that everything is green, the most happiest moment of the stock market. So you need to think differently than all the people here in the market. Important point, you need to treat trading as a business. It's not a place for the casual approach or for fun or for sideways. I'll see if that happens. Okay, let's do something and enjoy the gambling experience. It's not the place. And for the people who are also very serious, this is the profits and the trading knowledge curve. People start from here, they'll have small profits, then they have small losses, they have profits, they have losses. And ultimately, at some point of time, they become so fearful or exhausted, or they just lose all of their hope that this is not for me. And from that point only, if they have traveled a bit far in that knowledge journey, they will have their profits exponentially in the upward side. So, I would like everyone here to invest on yourself, on your knowledge concepts. And eventually, remember my friends, I promise you, the day will come once you will become a successful trader who is extracting money out from the market. Of course, with your correct hard work and correct practices, you can become a successful trader or investor of your own choice, which kind of trading style you would like to do. And you must have those skills, whether you are an investor or a trader. Many investors said that to me, that they don't need that skill. They just simply buy and hold. I have shown you. If that would be the case, then they may suffer big losses. They have paper gains, but if they don't know that how to lock those paper gains, then eventually they will see, okay, they have huge profits, and also they will see they have huge losses. So that's an investor also needs to be aware of all those things. They don't need to do intraday or the swing or short-term trading, but they should be aware of all those things so that if they are a long-term investor, they are actually also a trader. It's just their time frame is long. And believe me, anybody can make money in this market if they know what they are doing with a certain logic, with proper risk management, with proper position size, and with proper tools. So basically, what you need to know: what to buy, when to buy, your proper entry, your stop loss, what's your profit target, what is the risk management you have in place, whether it's 1% or 2% of your risk money in that particular trade, and accordingly your position size. Say if in any particular trade, if you do all the proper analysis, and if you just try to put 1% or 2% of your total capital as a risk in any particular trade, then at least you have 100 trading opportunities. In those 100 trading opportunities, if each and every 100 trade goes against you, then only your capital will be zero. But that's not going to be the case. But on the other hand, if you have risk more than 10% or 15% of your capital, you just need 6 to 7 trades to wipe out your capital or your whole account. So it's very important that you consider a lot of effort on your risk management and your position size. Those should be the hard written rules on your trading plan. first two lines of your any plan or first two lines before you do any trading should be, I won't risk anything more than 1% or 2% depending upon individual risk appetite or any particular trade. And that's how this would be my number of stocks or my number of futures or the number of options I am going to trade. Let's say, friends, here, why we are unique. In India, we have tried to introduce this concept, and nobody in India does the live trading. Nobody in India show their trades, what they are doing. They are just doing the recommendation. But what we do in our academy for our academy members, we'll show our live trades, we'll show what we have in our portfolio, we'll show what's the logic, what's the principle for us to take that particular trade, what is our risk and what is our reward, with our actual profit loss statement of that particular day, with all the ledgers, with all the information, so that you know that these are the possibilities that exist in the market. And every day we are trading every day live in front of everyone. You can join us, you can see us, and you can be a part of our academy. So let's go through some of the real trades that we have in account. We trade every day. We make money every single day. So in this case, I have made money with this Nifty put options and the Nifty futures, 21,744. And remember, my friends, this is on a trading capital of 2 lakhs only. So all these profits are on an average capital of 2 to 3 lakhs on intraday basis. You have seen the profits, but also you need to see the losses. It's not like that you will make money every day. But as we have explained in our mechanism and the dynamics of the market, whenever you are making, you should make more. And whenever you are losing, you should lose less. Like in this case, in Bank Nifty, I lost 1,652. In Nifty, I have made 1,134. SDFC, 1,525. So somehow actually few of the trades, because the market was in very erratic conditions, all my stop losses were hit. But somehow I managed to make that loss as low as I can. Another example, 10,000 rupees. Dealing with the Just Dial, the SDFC, Just Dial Future, Tata Steel, Yes Bank, 25,000 in the Nifty, Hindalco, Just Dial, Yes Bank, Nifty call and put options, 25,000, ITC, Just Dial, ONGC, SBI, Yes Bank, Adani Ports, Hindalco, Yes Bank, Nifty Strangle. Someday you would have days like this, 62,000 in the Strangle of Nifty. Someday you can have just 5,000 in Nifty and the Tata Motors. Someday you have a loss of minus 4,500 in basically Nifty Strangle. Someday you have a loss of minus 2,600. Someday you have a profit of 47,000 in call and put option of basically it's for the straddle, but just one more put options. Someday you have a profit of 31,000. And remember, we are doing this webinar on Monday, and this is the trade of the last Friday. Just last week, these trades we have put. We have traded Muthoot Finance, where we got 9,000, Jubilee Food 3,900, Nifty put options 17,000, Nifty 2,550, and in Tata Steel we lose something around 800 rupees. So what I'm trying to show, friends, that this is the possibility here in the market. Anybody can make the money, and we are here to help you with our all proper trades. We'll show you all our trades, how we do. You can join us live with us. You can trade with me every day. We'll provide you all kind of information, and we keep you in touch with the reality. So in all these examples, you see, whenever we are making money, we are making big, but not all those days will be just like you will make profit every day. And if a trader says that I'll make profits every day, then there must be something is wrong. You can't have a days where always you have profits. You'll have profit days, you'll have losses days, you'll have profit days, losses. The key is whenever you are making profits, you are making big, and whenever you are losing small. That's the crux. And that's how we actually show you, which nobody does in India, our all live trades, all live examples, and everything. We are particularly open. We are not any tips provider. We don't have any recommendations. We don't have magic software. What we have is the skill set to offer. We are here for you. It's your money. You're responsible for it. We'll give you that path. We'll give you that direction where you should go. And that's how we can help you only. We are not giving you any kind of tips or what's a fashion nowadays. So what the skill set that you require in trading? Basically, how you can select a particular stock with the top-down approach for buy or sell. You need two things: fundamental analysis, which gives you the information about what to buy or what to sell; the technical analysis, which gives you the information about when to buy, when to sell. You need to understand the charts, basically the price action with respect to time, and you look for the high probability trades. You should have the understanding of the risk management. You should have the understanding of the position sizing, and you should have a very good understanding of the online platform which you're going to use for your trading. It's very much important, especially for the short-term tradings. You have to have a very, very good execution habit to reach onto your platform so that you can actually somehow extend your profits a bit more. What we actually do, we will prepare a trading plan tailored made for your profile. Everyone is different. Everyone's risk appetite is different. Everyone's position sizing, the emotional controls are very much different. So a plan, one is tailored for one particular person, can't be as equal be tailored made for another person, because we all are different. We have our own risk taking capacities and also our different emotional controls. So we need to find a balance between our risk taking capacity and also about the problems which comes in the market whenever a person comes with reference to the fear and the greed, the excitement, the optimism, the hope, the despair, the optimism, regret, denial. So we need to see all those things in one particular person. And I'll personally sit with those persons for an hour or two, and we'll talk about this, their weaknesses, their strength, and all those things. And then accordingly, we'll make a trading plan, a journal, a kind of document which you always needs to read in the start of your trading journey every day, so that those points will be actually go into your subconscious mind. And whenever, if you are violating those principles, then your subconscious mind should tell you that, wait, you are doing something wrong. We'll tell you about the money management techniques, how you can manage your money. Basically, we'll give you thoughtful decision-making power, where you understand about yourself, your trading style, and you make your own decision rather than depending upon someone else. We'll also do a bit of trading psychology, actually a bit more of trading psychology, because I think that that's the most important part for a trader. First to understand himself or herself, then go into this stock market arena. We'll also tell you how you can actually control your emotions, basically the fear and greed, which actually turns out to be the pictorial representation of the charts, and how you can actually manage them. We will also tell you how actually you can do in your trade management, like if you have a couple of trades live in the market, whether it's swing, intraday, or the positional, how you actually manage them so that you can have a maximum number of risk and reward ratio. Importantly, if somebody says, I don't know, that's a very good thing for me because he or she is clean. Whatever the good thing that I'm trying to introduce into my traders in the academy, they will actually learn it in a very proper way, in a very enthusiastic way. They don't have any ego problem. They are here for learning. So that's why they say, I don't know. Very much appreciated. And that's how we'll start from very basics that you don't know anything, and eventually will make you a professional, profitable trader over the period of time. You will learn a lifelong skill, which it's a knowledge which actually you get, which is going to be with you forever. Nobody can take it out from you. So that's your main asset. And that's how you actually do some kind of trading. You can build your portfolio out from your tradings, and then that's how you make money. So let's club it all together. What you need a plan, trading plan, a journal for all of your trades. You should think like as a business franchisee. As I said, no casual approach is required here. If you still in the casual approach, you will have, of course, the same results as the 80 to 90% people are having. You need to decide how much you need for a month, whether it's 10%, 5%, 20%. That's how you define your trading style. Where and why to buy, all the technical and the fundamental analysis. And you need to have a well-tested strategy, at least 1 or 3 in different market conditions. 1 for when the market is moving up, 1 when the market is going down, and 3rd, once the market remains at the same stage, the price remains at the same price. So you will have at least 3 different proven system or the strategies which works for different market scenario. So what you need again, you have to have that skills. You have to have that mindset to use those skills. You should have the different techniques. You should have a proper training which gives you knowledge. You should have good equipments. You should have certain kind of experience. And then, of course, you should have a very good amount of good tools. So basically, what we can offer you or what you can learn from our mentorship, how you can build and manage your portfolio, as we have described before, how you can make money by trading intraday, how you can predict the market directions, whether the market direction is going up or going down, and that's how you do swing trading. And definitely you know what to do when the price is going down. Basically, you will analyze the scripts and all the instruments quantitatively and also the qualitatively. You understand the logic and the dynamics, the backstage thing of the market. Once you learn all those things, once you have this kind of capability, you don't need to depend upon anyone's advice. We'll try to make you an independent trader. We work for you. It's your money, you are responsible. And that's how you can achieve a second source of income. Dream big, set goals, and take actions. And I wish you all a very good luck, and definitely a financial freedom. It's just waiting you ahead. To do this, what we're going to offer here, actually a mentorship program, one of a kind in India, for 9 months, where I believe that if you are new or if you are anyhow investing or trading in the market for a bit long period, to understand in a correct and a proper way, it requires something around 7 to 9 months. So that's why I have designed this program, so that we'll pick you and be with you for 9 months until and unless you become a successful professional trader. We have 3 days of physical training. And by the way, all these courses are also online. in which we will do the technical analysis, fundamental analysis, trading psychology. I'll demonstrate you the live trading style, live, and also I'll trade live in front of you so that you can see how those concepts and the techniques can be applied to make money on a consistent basis. We have you a 9 month of live technical support. So we'll be with you for 9 months, whole 9 months. You can talk to us, you can share us your problem, you can consult us for any of your difficulties. And after 3 months, we again have a 1-day problem solving seminar, where once you understand those concepts, once you try it on a real-time basis and still you're not making money. So there are some problems which you, first of all, don't understand them properly, or there is some kind of error in your execution part, or you don't understand things in a correct way, that how you should utilize them to make money. We'll sit again, and on that particular day, we just have a discussion about what's the problem you are having. Hello, mister, why you are not still making money? Then actually I'll ask you questions, and then you have to respond me, and we will try to work out on a possible program or a possible solution so that you will start your onward journey to become profitable. Every week, I'll give you some kind of advanced topics, basically on Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m., which you can watch at your home or at your office or at any place at your leisure. And by the way, all these things, they have a live recording, which you will receive, and you can watch it as per your own convenience. So, and the trader trader, or I could say the long-term investors who are actually trying to become a part of our academy, then for our, we have a lifetime mentorship for our academy traders, all the investors in our program. So you will have few persons whom you can talk anytime, whom you can discuss your things, whom you can discuss your trades, and they will give you an expert advice, what you should do, what proper way you should follow. Right? And for that program, for whole 9 months, it's just 12,000 rupees. And that's the only fees. It's just for the recordings, the hostings, the hotel expenses, and all those things. My group members actually asked me why you are having this price. So that's quite cheap. But I said my main aim and the intentions are actually to go for the common people, for the people who are in trouble at this point of time, and it's their hard-earned money. So if we can try and put some lights on the way if they are doing something wrong, or give them the proper concepts, that would be our aim. We are not here for anybody's money. We are here for you. We are here for your help. We are here for you, how you can actually transform and be in that elite group, which is from that bracket to the profitable bracket. The content of this course is, we'll see what is the basics in the stock market, how you can actually see the big picture, how you can actually select the quality companies, when to buy, what to buy, when to sell, what to sell, what's the optimum risk and reward, the trading psychology, the high probable trading strategies for different market conditions, what are the investment golden rules which any investor needs to follow. We'll prepare the trading plan and the journey. We have training that's also for the 9 months, because options are a different set of regime. And for me personally, I will always recommend the people to do, first of all, the basic advanced future and the stock training, and afterwards they should also do this options training. As we have explained, in this options tool, you can make money in all the 3 directions, but that's a different regime. So first you need to work on the basics, the advanced stuff, and then you have to move on to that. We have this for 9 months again, and the price I just remained the fixed for this options trading also, where you have the 3 days of physical trading, advanced option analysis, how you can hedge your portfolio, different option strategies for the bullish market, the bearish market, the sideways markets, conservative and the aggressive option strategies. And I'll show you the live demonstrations of the options trading, how you can actually utilize those concepts while doing trading. In this also, we have 9 months of live technical support. You can talk to us, you can meet us, you can discuss any of your problem. And again, after 2 months, we have 1 day of problem solving seminar where you can again come and we can discuss about your things. And in this also, 1 day in a week, we'll have an online education which you can watch or join live from your home offices. So basically, all these our programs are also physical in nature and also online in nature. Because if any person who couldn't come to our office, they can join our program and see, and basically all the structures, all the things which are in our physical program, it's also the same in our online program. You can watch it multiple number of times. And remember, we are here for you, for normal traders and investors for 9 months. If you don't understand few things, if you still need our assistance, we are here for you for whole 9 months. And for our academic trader, we are here for them for rest of their life. So what you after our this programs, definitely 20 to 40% growth in your portfolio, 10% monthly income by trading intraday or the swing. You can trade or invest part-time or the full-time. Our emphasis are actually on the big moves, so you can have handsome profits. You can also trade the derivative market, basically the short end side of it, make money when the stock market is going down. Basically, you will develop a dynamics and the methodology, which is supported by some kind of scientific understanding about the market. You can do the multiple time frame analysis, which is very much required for successful trading. Make your own trading plan, which actually tailored made as per your personality. So essentially what we are doing, we are minimizing your risk and maximizing your profits. Discussed, we're gonna have an online live trading room where I'll trade regularly in front of all my traders. Anybody can join me from their home, their offices, or they come to our office and trade live with us. We have a full floor of traders who are doing our live trading, and also I do every day. So that's because I would like to show that whatever the misconceptions, whatever the wrong beliefs that you have about the market, that's not true. The money is transformed between the people here only. The money is not getting out of the system. The only money is transferring from the dumb side to the smart side, from the dumb people to the smart people. And we're gonna make the people smart enough to be in that smart category range. So I'll trade basically 4 days in a week from 9 a.m. till 10:30. And since 9 o'clock, I'll discuss about today's market conditions, the global market conditions, what's happening as per the market scenarios, and how we should go for whether long or short at that particular time. What are the scripts that we should be going for, either intraday swing or the positional side. And we'll do all kind of sector analysis. That's how we plan our trade. And basically, we'll do all kind of things. We will do few trades on an intraday basis, which gives you the profit every day. We will give you the swing trading, which gives you the profit in 2-3 days or a week's time. We will do all the positional trading, which are the trades for a month or two. And we'll also build our portfolio, which we're gonna keep for a longer duration to create our long-term wealth in future. But we'll also monitor it so that we don't have any losses, and we'll make our portfolio in such a manner that it will always be protected with protected all the profits in it. So that's how we also develop the portfolio in a systematic and the methodological way. And for this is just 2,000 rupees per month. And that's, again, I'm saying I'm just charging for this web hosting, the recordings, and all the other instruments. And that's it. I'm not interested here for anybody's money. So that's how probably you get an idea that I'm here for you. I'm here for a common man. I'm here for the traders or the investors who doesn't have that particular path where they can become successful. I'm a kind of providing a torch to them that they should look at this, and then that's how you should follow, make the practice, and then accordingly you will become quite successful. Remember, friends, your attitude towards the market is very important. So that's for the general audience. So what we're going to provide, so you can actually contact us at www.trrtfa.com, where you can actually have a look who we are, what we do, what kind of stuff that we have, and how we're gonna change normal trading here in India to a professional level, to a level where all those Western countries people do, because they are process driven and they have a process. So that's why they are quite good in trading all the investing. And we would like to put that kind of process, that kind of system in India for the common people, for the normal people, for the common traders, so that they also become profitable. You can reach into our website, and you can also call us on those numbers, so that if you have any queries, we can actually solve it. So just for the concluding remarks, friends, your attitude actually describe whether you will make money in this market or not. I assure you that it's very simple to make money in this market. It needs discipline and proper education. It's not necessarily that you will start making money from the day one, but have patience and eventually you will make a lot of money. That's I can promise you. There are two aspects of trading. One is finding the turning point of the market, and another one is to follow the trend. And we will actually learn and try to do both the aspects. In the meantime, for the people who have joined me, I am very much thankful for your patience that you have listened to me for this long. And I am very much appreciated your patience again. And thank you so much. And in that way, I'm sending all of you a few ebooks which you can read for your jump start. And that's how you have a feel of this market. I wish you good luck. I'll wish you good luck. And thank you so much once again being with me. And I'm very much looking forward for you to be into our academy program. Thank you very much once again. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.